Hi guys, so welcome to the after match reaction. Needless to say, I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. It's another game that we've dropped needless points, and it's another game where we should have got that first win. We've got the goals, but it's not pointless, but it's in vain when you throw away a 2-goal lead. First half, I thought we were outstanding. We played our best half of football in the first half that I've seen from us this season. And that's surprising because we've played so many good halves this season that it's hard to keep bettering, but we keep getting better, and it's really strange. For the goal was a fantastic header, reminiscent of his goal against Sheffield Wednesday a couple of seasons ago. And it set the tone for the game. We were all over him, we pressed, we harried. We did not allow them time on the ball. They did not have any time on the ball whatsoever. I thought we were fantastic. We could have had more. I thought Magoma had a chance where he could have hit it and he decided to pull it back. I'm not sure why he did that. We had a few more chances that were half chances, but on the whole we didn't let Forest have anything again. We've probably had 6 or 7 chances that we didn't put away, but that's fine. We went in 1-0. That was great. You take 1-0 at half time, obviously. I'd have bit your hand off for 1-0 at half time. I'd bit your hand off for 0-0, to be honest. And second half, I thought we weathered the storm. The first 10 minutes they came out, gave it a good go. I thought they were okay second half, but again it showed that we have resilience, that we could weather their storm. We knew that they were going to come out and do that. And then they made the substitutions because things weren't working for them. They brought on Carvalho, and they took off. Trying to think who they took off. I can't quite remember. And we weathered the storm. And again, that's another side of Gary Monk's teams that just show resilience, and we were really good. And then the second goal came at a crucial time, absolute massive time. We managed to turn the screw a little bit. We brought Shea on because Bogle had ran himself into the ground. Another outstanding performance from him. And Shea's got his goal. Both strikers now got their first of the season, which is great for confidence. I'm not going to lie, it was a bit of a difficult one to see from the away end. But he looked like he hit it on the turn, caught the keeper out. And it's a good finish from Shea. This is what I mean, he's so capable. He's such a good player. His finishing ability, if he's on his game, he's the best in the team, and he's the best player in the team, I believe, if he's on it. And I thought he had a really good game today. It would be hard to drop Bogle next game, but Shea's said, look, this is what, I'm here. This is what I can do. And at 2-0, you're thinking 15 minutes to go, Forest have had nothing. They were abysmal, and I was so shocked at how well we played, but also how poorly they played. I think it was more we played well, and then the goal immediately after ours really set the tone for the last 15 minutes. If they wouldn't have got that, if we could have weathered it for another 5, 6, 7 minutes, we'd have gone on to win that game, no doubt about it. The goal was a good goal. For my personal opinion, not much Camp could have done about that. I thought he did, it was a great strike. Of course, it had to be Joe Lolly. There was no one else going to score that goal but Joe Lolly. It was a good strike. He's caught it well. There's not much anybody could have done about that, from the keeper to the defence. We dealt with the initial ball, and it's dropped, and he's hit it on the volley. It's a great strike. After that, I'm a bit disappointed because all we did was invite pressure. Now, I was saying bring Mark Roberts on for Jukovic, who had ran himself into the ground. Whether that would have been a good substitution or not, talking about weathering the storm, you would have literally invited pressure by bringing Roberts on. But I think another body in there for height could have made the difference. The second goal was just atrocious. It really was. They've knocked the ball around on the edge of our box for 5, 6, 7 passes, which is fine. We're holding our line. Shot comes in, and Lee Camp has got to be doing more than parrying that ball straight into the danger zone. That is goalkeeping basics 101. He's not got behind it. He should get his body behind the ball and take it in, or he's got to tip it behind for a corner, because we dealt with everything they threw at us in the air. He's just pushed it straight into the path of 2 strikers. Either one of them could have had it. Murphy's had it, and he's finished it like the goal scorer he is. So overall, it's 2 points dropped in my opinion. I'd have took a draw before the game. Of course, it's still a good point. You look at it as a whole, it's a great point. but disappointing. I'm quickly going to go over some of the ratings for the game. Lee Camp starting in goal. That's a difficult one. I'm going to go with a 5. It would have been 7, but for the goal, the second goal, he's conceded 2. First one, I'm not going to blame him for. Second one is 100% his fault, I think. So a 5 is all he's getting. So in the back 4, Colin, for me, man of the match. I thought he was outstanding. Did everything right. So good going forward. Fantastic at the back. He gets a 9 from me, Colin. The 2 centre-halves, Dean gets an 8 from me. I thought he was rock solid in everything he did. He won every first ball and then chased down every second ball. His distribution was good. He's an 8 from me. 7.5 for Morrison. Wasn't far behind. Dean did everything right. Few late tackles and few needless fouls that he didn't need to give away, but he did. So I'm going to give him a 7.5. Pedersen's going to get a 7.5 as well. I thought he was really good going forward and solid defensively. Could have been an 8, but I thought he could have dealt with 1 or 2 things a little bit better, a little bit more rushed. But he's getting there. He looks a solid addition to the team. Across the midfield for Magoma, he's going to get a 7 from me. Now, that seems a bit harsh, but I think 1 or 2 things he did first half were outstanding, and then the final ball or the final pass from him just wasn't there. He could have finished an opportunity in the first half that I thought was an easy shot. Didn't. Fine. Moving on, we got Gary Gardner. Man of the match for Sky today. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was really good. Again, I think he's been our best player over the 3 games. His distribution is excellent. He comes away with the ball, plenty of energy. Really physical as well in the midfield. I didn't expect that from him, but he's got a bit of a presence about him. So he's won me over, and he gets an 8 from me. Kieftenbeld. Kieftenbeld's going to get a 7 from me. Again, he just needs to work on his passing. He needs to... His final ball is lacking a little bit. I thought he was much better today than he was in midweek. Didn't do much wrong, but I think a 7 is a steady for him. It's a steady game. He played okay. Hotter, he's going to get an 8 as well from me. I thought he did really well. I thought he was pretty much our main threat throughout the game. His dribbling was excellent. He tended to pull men away. And I thought, he's growing into the game. All he needs to do is add some more assists and goals to his game. And he'll be the finished product. Well, we know he's got it, but that's what he needs to do now for the rest of the season. And then the forward 2 of Jukovic and Bogle. Jukovic going to get an 8 from me as well. I thought he was outstanding aerially. He battered the defenders. He battered them at the back. His goal was sublime. Leaning back on it, such a beautifully delicate header. He gets an 8, and Bogle gets a 7. I thought he ran hard. I thought some of the things he did were really good, beat his man. Again, just needs to work on his final product, and I think it's going to come for him. I think Bogle's going to be fine this season. I think he's going to be a handy addition. And then for the substitutes that came on, Shea's going to get a 7 from me. Good finish, and I thought he worked really hard throughout the time that he was on, finally chased things down. Mahoney didn't really do much, didn't get much time, so he's going to get 5 from me. Would have liked to have seen him track back a bit better and try and harry a bit more. He was brought on at 2-2, so would have liked to see a bit more from him. And 6 from Viv. I thought he did a couple of good runs when he was brought on, tracked back well, but lacked a little bit of a final product. So a 6 from me. Overall, really good team performance. So disappointing to lose it late on. Let me know, guys, down in the comments below what you think of the game. I'm sure most of you will agree it's 2 points drop, but it's a really good point. So let me know what your thoughts are from the game. Did we play well? Did we not? Who stood out for you? And let me know your thoughts on the up-and-coming game against QPR. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't, and leave a like as well. Helps the channel massively. And I will see you in the next video.